I never imagined snipping a single wire could land me facing 6 years in prison. One cut, and a power-hungry HOA Karen, Marjorie Hensley, nearly obliterated my life, all because I uncovered her 3-year theft of my electricity. But as I watched her face justice in Willow Creek, Montana, I learned that patience and a bit of electrical know-how can be your greatest weapons. Comment where you're watching from. This saga will arm you against any Karen in your life. It began last summer during a scorching Montana heatwave. Reviewing my rental property accounts, I noticed a 300% spike in the electricity bill for one of my Cedar Grove homes. I assumed a billing error or a tenant's new appliance. Managing 6 rentals in upscale Cedar Grove meant occasional surprises, but when I called my tenant, Sheriff Daniel Harper, he was baffled, insisting his usage was unchanged. My old engineering instincts, honed during 2 summers interning at a Clackamas County power company, stirred. Before becoming a real estate attorney, I'd learned grid systems and power distribution, knowledge soon to prove invaluable. After electricians found nothing, I investigated myself, monitoring the meter and noticing spikes every Thursday evening, coinciding with Marjorie Hensley's lavish gatherings for Willow Creek elites. Marjorie, HOA president for 8 years, ruled Cedar Grove like a dictator, nitpicking lawns and furniture, enforcing her 200-page rulebook. I never suspected she'd stoop to theft. A power grid security specialist uncovered a sophisticated smart breaker rerouting my electricity to Marjorie's pool, lighting, and basement. Not crude wiretapping, but a high-tech heist, nearly undetectable without expertise. Over 3 years, it cost me $18,000, grand theft under Montana law. This is professional, the specialist said, showing its integration into the smart grid, designed to evade detection. Someone with engineering skills set this up. I documented everything: videos, photos, notes, my legal training guiding me. Walter Crane, a retired electrician neighbor, revealed Marjorie paid an engineer handsomely 3 years ago, post-husband's death, to fund her extravagant lifestyle. Armed with evidence, I confronted her, expecting denial but hoping for settlement.
Wrong.
At her door, she morphed from busybody to menace. I haven't touched anything. That's the neighborhood system, she snapped, voice hitting Karen pitch. Showing technical proof, I mentioned legal consequences. Her tone darkened. Nathan, we go way back. Remember your internship, the Wilson case in 2019? I covered your mistake. Shame if the Bar Association heard. My blood chilled. As her intern, I'd made a minor documentation error she fixed. Embarrassing, not illegal, but career-damaging. This wasn't about electricity, it was power. That evening, I disabled the breaker and left a notice. Electricity theft violates Montana Code 45-6-304. Contact me for restitution or face legal action. I'd done this countless times as a lawyer, but 45 minutes later, a police cruiser arrived, flipping my world. Officers Mitchell and Ellis approached, stern, Mitchell's hand near his holster. Mr. Bennett, come to the station for questioning, Mitchell said, offering no explanation. At Willow Creek Station, the usual friendly sergeants avoided me, a chilling social freeze. In a stark interrogation room, I felt like a criminal. Officers, swayed by Marjorie's tale, accused me of cutting her main power, endangering her medical equipment, a lie. I showed breaker footage, but they doubted its authenticity, citing Marjorie's respected status and my grudge over HOA violations. Her friend, Chief Inspector Larson, had fast-tracked her complaint. Invoking my rights, I demanded written allegations, gave basic facts, and left, warned of an ongoing investigation. Next day, an HOA notice fined me $500 daily for destroying community property, threatening liens. Tenants received criminal activity notices. The police emailed about Marjorie pursuing vandalism charges, 6 years in prison, career ending. Stress hit hard. Insomnia, paranoia, locked doors checked nightly. Cedar Grove, my home, turned hostile. Neighbors, fearing Marjorie's wrath, shunned me. I considered settling, paying her, accepting fines, to save my life's work. A message from Elena Vasquez, HOA secretary, sparked hope. I know what she's done. Meet at Lakeside Cafe. 7 p.m. Wary of a trap, I went. Elena, nervous, revealed Marjorie's scams, sliding me a USB of financial records. She's selling fake green energy credits, she whispered. Residents paid thousands for clean energy certificates, non-existent, funneling cash to Marjorie's accounts. Her termination notice for questioning finances fueled her bravery. My husband's medical bills, I need this job, she said. I assured whistleblower protections. Clara Morton, HOA accountant, joined us, detailing $250,000 in untraceable maintenance expenses. I identified 7 Montana HOA law violations. Marjorie called an emergency meeting, putting me on trial. At Cedar Grove's packed recreation center, she slandered me as a vengeful landlord, showing edited photos and fake complaints, proposing I sell my properties in 90 days. My microphone cut mid-defense. Marjorie smirked. Technical issue. Walter Crane stood. I refused her illegal breaker 3 years ago. Nathan's right. Murmurs shifted. Marjorie adjourned, rattled. At 2 a.m., my security cameras caught Marjorie and Officer Caleb Norris entering my home with a key. Norris, with a violent history, planted something. Sheriff Harper warned of a drug search warrant. I confirmed Marjorie's foreclosure risk, buying her mortgage debt at a discount. At the search, Norris found cocaine under my desk, muttering, "Where we put it?" On body cam. My footage and attorney's presence halted charges, but drug and ethics complaints loomed. Sheriff Harper, blackmailed by Marjorie over a falsified report, confessed she could ruin me. I proposed exposing her blackmail network. Neighbors revealed kickback-driven repairs and extortionate fines. Walter found breakers in 5 homes, powering Marjorie's basement crypto mining. At night, Norris, gun drawn, confronted me near her panel, claiming I'd destroy evidence. She'll clear my debts, he stammered. A gunshot pierced my shoulder. Harper arrested him. From the hospital, I coordinated with Elena and Clara, releasing evidence to the HOA board, excluding Marjorie. I drafted lawsuits for assault, fraud, and theft. Marjorie's press conference painted her as a victim, but her foreclosure loomed. I called an HOA meeting with media and Montana bar reps. Walter revealed Marjorie's black book of secrets kept in her safe. Harper confessed his compromise, vowing to testify. The meeting packed Cedar Grove Center. Marjorie, in a blue suit, accused me of harassment. I presented an energy-sharing model to cut bills by 25%, exposing her breakers as barriers. Walter confirmed. Clara revealed fake green energy credits. Resident Laura shouted, I paid $3,000 for solar credits. Others nodded, scammed. I announced buying Marjorie's mortgage, owning her home. Footage showed her planting drugs. Records exposed fraud. Harper testified. She blackmailed me. Walter held the black book, every secret she used. Marjorie lunged, threatening to expose the room. Harper arrested her for fraud, extortion, conspiracy, and assault. Cedar Grove exhaled. I became HOA president, slashing fees 30%, auditing funds. Marjorie pleaded guilty, receiving 4 years. Norris, suspended sentence. Harper, community service, became an ethics speaker. Marjorie repaid $300,000. Her home became a community center. The Black Book was destroyed privately, freeing victims. My reputation soared, launching a career in community energy systems. Cedar Grove healed, transparent, united, a testament to patience and justice.